Good morning, everyone. Did you sleep good? Are you doing well? Hmm. Well, what has Congress done now? Well, they made it better for your 5% of the population. And for 95% of the population, they have just caused you to have to pay more in taxes. So there's also $880 billion cut from Medicaid. Now, is this what you voted for? Did you vote for them to bring Granny home? Did you vote to see veterans not be able to get the care that they need? Is this what you voted for? Because I hear, this is what I voted for. Yay! We have plastic straws. The Gulf of Mexico has been changed. They're changing the name of Denali. What else? Lots of unconstitutional and criminal behavior going on in the administration. But if you're still okay with this, well, we'll keep talking about it. So you will be paying $1,536 extra this year in taxes. Just saying. 5% will be getting, let me remember this number here because I can't remember numbers, $36,320 in tax cuts. Is that what you voted for? To pay off the wealthiest people in the world who bought this election? Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. When you have to bring Granny home from assisted living or from the nursing home, are you prepared to take care of her? I'm just asking. And I'm pretty sure that this would also cut the helpers at home program, where if you are a caregiver at home, they used to help you and pay you for that. I'm pretty sure that that's probably cut as well. Okay, so not only are you going to be paying for her care, you're also going to be paying for her food, her medications, and all of that. Are you ready for that? Because medications have now gone back up because they took away, so that way pharmaceutical companies could make more money. Do you understand that this is all about making money off of taxpayers, making money off of people, like taking away the Better Business Bureau or whatever the heck it is, the consumer uh, business, whatever. You don't have any recoil if you are sold a bad product or if your child gets killed from a product. They have no responsibility anymore. Doesn't matter. When you get ripped off from a company and they send you something that you didn't order, but then they don't want to return it and all of that you have to go through, it's gone. So there are so many things that are hurting everyday people. There are so many things that are hurting our elderly, that will be hurting our disabled people, our veterans. But that's what you voted for, right? Well, thank God for plastic straws, right? It's hard to watch my country fall apart like this. Watching the criminal king lie on national TV with the president of France right there, who corrected him, and he made faces and did childish things and then said the lie again once he was corrected. The demented old circus monkey that he is doesn't even comprehend what's going on at this point. You know, you all talked about Biden not knowing anything, what's going on. Read something that Trump says. Have it printed out and read it. I've told you this through the campaign. If you print one of his speeches out and try to read it, you'll be like, what in the heck is that? Well, that's your criminal king. And the oligarchy is making it very self-serving. They get all of these tax cuts. You pay more taxes. You take care of Granny. We're not going to take care of Granny anymore. We're going to cut that program. We're not going to tell you about diseases anymore that are going on. We want to send you to a farm if you have a mental situation going on instead of taking medications that are appropriately for that diagnosis. Sending our criminals elsewhere to be housed. And you know why? This is what I think. This is my conspiracy once again. My conspiracy says he wants to clear up our prisons so that he can put more people who protest against him or speak out against him or in opposition of him can be put in prison. That's my opinion. Why else would you do that? You're going to pay another country to take care of prisoners so that you have a little more room. That's what I think. And if you think that ICE is doing the job that they're claiming they're doing, they're not. It's all for show. Everybody dresses up and goes out on these little raids. They're releasing 3/4, 75% of what they're reeling in. So it's actually catch and release just for you to see it on TV. But I'm going to tell you something. This Medicaid cut is going to hurt more than you think. And it's going to affect you in the long run. So yes, if this is what you voted for, by God, move forward. But when you have to bring Granny home, or if they drop her off at your doorstep, I told you so. I told you they were going to cut Medicaid. I told you they were going to cut life-saving programs. Consumer programs cutting. For what? For this wealthiest 5% to get tax cuts and you to pay more. This is insane. This is bizarro world where Russia's ally, we're talking about invading other countries. You got a president lying to you every day. Every day he speaks, he lies. I honestly think he's a demented old circus monkey and he doesn't know what the hell he's saying. And I honestly think that they're going to be pulling out the 25th Amendment very, very soon because he's getting us into a World War III. And he's causing people to want to go into a civil war. All of these people that prepared for civil war against the government, blah, blah, blah. Well, now you're the government that people need to prepare against. That's the reality of it. He didn't promise that people would get hurt until Elon told him that people would feel pain. That's not what was said in the beginning of his campaign and throughout the campaign until Elon Musk said, well, when we make these, there will be pain. Well, then it changed. And you've allowed that change. You are okay with changing the narrative just to fit the criminal king's narrative. Do you understand that? People are going to suffer. People are going to die. And you're going to have Granny on your front doorstep when she gets booted out of the nursing home because Medicaid is not going to cover it anymore. All that special care that she needed, that oxygen, guess what? That's probably be cut. You'll be paying out of your pocket because Granny's not going to have Medicaid anymore. Her Social Security is not going to cover all of that. Will that be next? Even if they just make a mistake, how long does it take to get that taken care of? Because nursing homes will not take care of people who are not paying. So, if this is what you're voting for, is this really? I keep seeing these titles. Yes, I voted for this. Did you? You voted for the wealthiest people in our country to get tax breaks on your back while you pay more in taxes, more for eggs, more for groceries, because I'm going to tell you something. we did have inflation stabilized. It was stabilized. Do you understand? When I start talking about the price of eggs, that has to do with avian flu. It has to do with product supply and demand, same things we had during COVID. But now what's being caused is strictly from your criminal king and his president. They've made you think so long that things were backwards and not doing well. So that way, when they did stuff that was bad, yeah, we need to fix it. We're going to accept this. It's on you now. When they pull Granny up and sit her on your doorstep and you have to take care of her, that's on you. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. I do want to talk about the Blue Egg Project very, very soon. I'll sit down and talk about that, and I'm really excited about that. So y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. I got to go. I got stuff to do.